Today we are going to be looking at the SanDisk SSD Plus 120 gigabytes made by SanDisk for all your SSD Plus needs. It's a solid state drive. Step up to SSD speeds is what it says on the front right there. Step up to SSD speeds and replace your hard drive for faster performance. That is what it looks like. It is very lightweight. So if you order this online, they charge you over $4. They are ripping you off. This thing it feels like an envelope. It's made by SanDisk. We're gonna look at the specifications. Here's the back. I don't know how clearly you guys will be able to see the back, but hopefully you'll be able to read at least some of it. If not, I'm gonna read off the important parts. It's English, Dutch, France, Espanol, which is Spanish, Portuguese, Polski, never heard of it, Turkish, Italiano, and Japanese. This will support those types of computers because it has their languages embedded on it. There's a 3-year limited warranty. There's a warranty guide available online. It is SATA revision 3.0, in parentheses, 6 gigabits or gigabytes, cannot tell, it's really small print, per second. That's the speed. And it's made in China. Obviously, like most things, it's based upon internal testing. Performance may vary depending upon drive capacity, host device, OS, and application manager. So what you get on one computer, you may not get on another computer. You might get slightly faster, slightly slower. You know how these things work. You know how technology works. Not everything works the same on every device because every device is different. But yeah, you can get these at Walmart's where I got mine for $47.97. With tax, it will be $51.33. That is what it is, $51.33 for this at Walmart with tax. It may vary on your state depending on taxes and inflation, whatnot, whatever. And if you get it online, they try and rip you off. Sometimes they actually give you a better deal online. Who knows? I've been eyeballing it for a few weeks. Now, I want you to say there are some pros and cons to SSDs versus hard drives. People generally say hard drives are slower than SSDs, and that they're heavier, easier to break because they're heavier, they're bulkier, they don't give you enough room, but they last a long time. They last, like 6 to 10 to 15 years, while SSDs, they're generally faster than hard drives, unless you have a Velociraptor hard drive. Those are amazing, just saying. And also, they're smaller. You have more room to put more stuff in there. There's just more room in your case for your computer. They're great for video editing and video gaming, apparently, but they don't last as long. But again, I'm going to stress this: technology, everything in this world is based on probability. There could be a possibility that my 10-year-old hard drive will still be working 20 years from now while this crapped out like 3 years into its lifespan. Or that this outlasts all my hard drives. Like if I buy a hard drive and this at the same time, plug them in, have them on all the time, exact same time when my computer's on, there's a possibility my hard drive will die before this. It's all probability. The unboxing of this beautiful work of art. There's the side before I do it because I usually do the sides, the top, same thing, SanDisk, SanDisk. Other side, blank. So yes, this is what it looks like. Perfect, eh? Alright, let's open this up. I don't really think there's anything to tear. I feel like you can just... Well, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, you have to open it up from the top, but I'm not going to speed this up because it's just one little peel. I like to keep the boxes to everything because I have to take them back. I mean, it's got a 3-year limited warranty. I don't want to go back to Walmart, hey, and then not have the box. Because you know them, sometimes you need the box for stuff, sometimes you only need the receipt, sometimes you need both. They're very, very picky. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. It is so small. It is so small. And it comes packed really nicely, honestly. Really small. I've never owned a SanDisk SSD. I have owned Samsung. I pulled one out of my Xbox 360 fat hard drive, and I've used it on computers, a lot of computers since, like 2 or 3 or 4. And it still works. It's from 2004. This one, that's really cool. You come with this. It's a frame for it. I have a case, actually, a ruggedized rubber case. SanDisk SSD dashboard. Register your product, activate your warranty, and download the SSD dashboard for real-time diagnostics, firmware updates, and support. I'll probably get that. Easily monitor speed, use capacity, temperature, firmware versions, disk partitions, and SMART attributes. SanDisk for all your SSD plus needs. That's what it says, literally. I'm not kidding. Here's the instruction manual. Obviously, it's I don't need it. And you guys know that I have a gaming/video editing computer. Here it is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful piece of work right there. That's just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? You follow me, camera guy? Okay, let's open this up. It says, attention, observe precautions for handling electronic and electrostatic sensitive devices within. That's what it says. Recycle 7, other. And it says, do not drop. Do not submerge in water. There you go. That's what it says. Now, I might have to speed this part up. I'm trying to be really, really gentle with it. Because obviously it just says do not drop and do not put on a force of anything beyond. I'm going to try and probably test this out on both video editing programs and video games. I mean, obviously I don't have a lot of memory with this. But yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, this is really, really, really light. Look at that. I'm going to try and get more light on it. That's beautiful. That's amazing right there. That is beautiful. It's really, really light. Here it is for all of you guys right there. Pause the screen, read it. I'm going to get even closer in case my camera's not getting it. Pause the screen, read it. It's beautiful. That's just, it's really, I mean, like, you could drop this and probably break it. Like, even from, I'm on my knees right now. My not favorite position. But yeah, I could probably drop this and break it. Let us test out the speed. I'm going to try and record my screen. If there's some lag, Hypercam. That's all I can say. Hypercam gives me so much trouble with speed. Even though I have a fast computer. It's Hypercam, because I've used Fraps, I've used other things. For screen recording works fine. Only Hypercam gives me issues. Hypercam 3, if you're wondering. I'm going to read the back of it before we get into this. It says model SD SSDA 2.5 SS drive speed SD SSDA 120G 120 gigabytes. Capacity 120 plus 5.0 VDC 1.5A LBA 234, 441, 648. Warranty void if removed. So, there you go. Let's test this out and see how it goes. Nikola Tesla. It is inside of its case. An issue I'm having is it's plugged in and I've unplugged it to different cords and it's not being detected. However, on Windows 7 Pro, I went to Device Manager, go to Start, right there if you have Windows 7, Device Manager, Windows 10, Windows 8, do it that way, and you'll see that it works. And Windows does detect it. It is right, the second one under disk drives. SanDisk SD 120G SATA disk drive. You go to My Computer and you go to Manage. When you right click on My Computer or Computer, this will pop up. And then from here you go to Device, Disk Management. Sorry, it should be the second from the bottom on Windows 7. And then my SSD drive pops up right there. If something pops up, it should be your SSD drive. Mine is set as disk 0 because we have not set a volume for it. Make sure you click MBR and click OK. From there, you right click on the unallocated area next to your drive, click New Simple Volume. This will pop up and you click Next. Leave it at default. Do not alter this part. Just click Next again. Assign it a drive or a volume. And I'm going to make it Z because I do not think I have that. And then Next. Format, yes, you probably do want to do this. Allocate to default and change the name, I believe. I'm going to make it SSD 120. Please do not hack it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And perform a quick format. Next. Finish. And it should pop up. It's formatting. It says right there, formatting. And voila! It now shows up not as 120 but as 111, but whatever, because obviously that's how stuff works. That is how you do it. Alright, would I prefer this for video editing and gaming? Obviously, yes, I would. I think it's amazing. I have like 3 hard drives already plugged into my computer. I need an SSD to level that out, get the speeds I need. It's amazing. My hard drives are pretty fast for video editing and video gaming anyway, but this makes it even more worth it. It's more efficient, it's faster. So yeah, basically like what I said at the beginning of this video, it's all based upon your needs, it's all up to probability.